r/niceguystories by Redmond Dts. Nice guy finds out I'm a gamer girl. Proceeds to cyber-stalk me. Not sure if this belongs in this sub or not, but I keep seeing stories like this on TikTok, so I thought I'd share my own for people to enjoy. This is an old story, so I'm safe, if anyone is wondering. Also apologies if this is long, I'll put a TLDR at the end. A while ago I met this guy on PlayStation 4. He and I used to play Grand Theft Auto together and had been friends for a few months. For obvious reasons, I never put any of my personal information on my profile. We called each other by our gamer tags and never had any issues with our friendship. But then one day, while we were gaming, my mom walked in and called me by my real name while my mic was on. My name is very obviously feminine, so he immediately was like, "Wait, you're a girl?" I was like, "Yeah, you didn't know that?" And apparently he assumed my higher pitched voice was just because I was like a 14-year-old boy or something. I explained I was a grown woman the same age as him. He then responded, "But I thought you said you had a girlfriend." I explained, "Yeah, because I'm lesbian." I thought after that he wouldn't bring it up again. I was wrong. After he found out I was a girl, and a lesbian one at that, he started treating me differently. He would not stop asking inappropriate questions, like, "How do lesbians even have sex?" and "Would you ever consider hooking up with a guy?" and "Do you think you would ever be straight if you found like the right guy?" I kept telling him his questions were making me uncomfortable and to stop so we can just play the game. He would stop for a little bit, but then he'd start right back up again. He also kept calling me by my real name when we were in group calls, despite me repeatedly telling him to stop because I didn't like people knowing my real name. He kept arguing he thought he was special and different than the other guys, and that he was allowed to use it because we're close like that. I had to repeatedly tell him not to call me that. Eventually his questions turned into just straight up flirting with me. He would say things like, "I bet I could make you straight if you give me one night with you," and "You're probably only gay because you haven't gotten good dick yet." But the final straw for me was when he asked me if your family was held at gunpoint and the man told you he would kill them unless you had sex with him, would you fuck a dude then? I snapped at him and said that was rape. I also said that was an awfully specific scenario and asked should I be concerned about what he was planning. He said it was just a joke and tried to backpedal and say he was just messing with me. After that I told him he was disgusting and blocked him. But he didn't like that and started making account after account to harass me. I would block him, he would disappear for a few months, and then he'd pop back up with a new account, messaging me, asking, "Are you still gay?" or something along those lines. The last I heard of him was a new account that added me. I added it back, since I thought it was my friend, but I quickly realized it was him when he started messaging me. He messaged me, saying, "I've come back to take what's mine." And I wanted my way. I messaged back this time, since I was genuinely creeped out and angry. I messaged him saying, "I was never yours, and I'm never going to be yours. I like women. Why can't you get that through your thick skull? And even if I did like men, I wouldn't even touch you with a 20-foot pole. The next time you add me on one of your burners, I'm reporting you to the police." He of course started in with insulting me, calling me the F-slur, and spamming me with gay porn. Male gay porn at that, which doesn't even make any sense. I reported him and blocked him. After that, I didn't hear from him again. I'm guessing the threat of police finally scared him, or he found some other girl to harass. I hope it's the first one though. For anyone wondering, he never had my address or any personal info aside from my real first name. He didn't even know what state I lived in. So I didn't feel as though I was in any immediate danger. Given that this happened years ago, I'm guessing nothing will happen. TLDR, guy who used to be my gamer friend turned into a creepy cyber stalker after finding out I was a lesbian girl. harassed me on several different accounts until I finally told him off and threatened police. Never heard from him again after that. That's all folks. Thank you for watching. If you like videos like this one, why not like and subscribe for more. Have a nice evening.